Okay, this was question 9 from the test we did before break, a little practice AP test. Couple things I wanted to go over, just a couple questions. Question 9 here was about part writing. So if you look at measure 1, we can see parallel octaves here between the alto and the bass, D to C sharp. The C sharp is the leading tone, which means it's doubled, so both A and B are correct. And then if you look, there's no voice crossing, but there is an omitted third. When we have on beat 4 here, there's the G and the D in this 4 chord, but there's no B, so that's the omitted third. Also for question 10, it was asking which measures were the hemiola. So remember that hemiola is either when you're in 6/8 and you're going along and you have like 2 groups of 3, and then it kind of switches the accent or the emphasis to 3 groups of 2. But that can also happen in 3/4 time. We're going along here 19 and 20, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2. Because we have this tie across the bar here and the melody line, and we have this half note. So it creates sort of this feel of 1, 3, 2 instead of 1, 2, 3. So the hemiola occurs right here at 22 and 23. Then there's a couple questions with secondary function. This specifically was asking about the secondary dominant chord. And this is challenging a couple things. First of all, we have the alto clef to deal with. So this is a B flat here, and this is indeed a secondary function, but it's a secondary leading tone chord, the fully diminished 7 chord. Okay, so it's in measure 3 that we actually have the secondary function here, which we have this B flat, and we have this C sharp, and this is creating that 5/4/2 of, sorry, it's this 5/4/2 of the it's 5/4/2 of the 2 going to 2/6. Then finally, I wanted to talk about this cadence point here. The thing that's tricky about this is you have to think about the fact that we have this E flat here and a B flat in the key signature, which means this is probably like the middle section of a piece, and it's modulated by the 5th to G minor. And so we have this G minor feel here going to the D major, so that's the half cadence. So, and when you look at the chord preceding that half cadence there, the 5, you get the 4/6, minor 4/6 leading to the 5, which is that Phrygian half cadence. And again, that creates that descending half step in the bass. So just a couple of little reminders about cadences and secondary function.